Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Getting some kitty love right now. So I'm in an event today, and it is Crafter's Choice with the Creative Kinship event. Up after me will be Miss Tonya. So this is my baby. Hello there, Miss Verilyn. Welcome in, everybody. Where do you think you're going? Come on, come on, come on. No, you cannot sleep on my desk. Okay, Mommy has to go live. Mommy has to craft. I cannot have her sleeping here. So welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Hello there, sweet Connie. How are you? Good evening. I know that was my sweet Stormy. She had to come in and get her some love. So, hi there, Miss Carla. How are you? I literally just saw your text message, but I was getting ready to go live. Yes, I did, but I will get it fixed. I'm so sorry. So, forgive me. You should know by now that if you don't remind me, it ain't. It's hard for me sometimes to remember things. All right, so today I'm in an event and I am waiting. There we go. There's Miss Tonya. Hi, thank you for sprinkling me out into the group. So I am in an event today with the Creative Kinship, which is hosted by Miss Tonya from Tonya's Crafting Creations, and actually she will be up after me. If you guys have missed today's event, please go back and watch the replays, and if not, just I hope you guys have actually caught the lives and get to hang out with us. So today is Crafter's Choice, so we could do whatever we choose to craft. I thought I would work on a spring-ish type birdhouse. Okay, so thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you don't mind sprinkling me out, I would greatly appreciate it, and all the good things. And if anybody is on YouTube, I'm sorry, but I cannot see comments unless you're on Facebook. All right, let's get started, my friends. Let's get started. Okay, so let me see if I am in the right angle though. So let's see. Okay, I think I'm where I need to be. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. Okay. All right. So I typical. I have a mess on my desk, but I have this really cute wood kit right here that I purchased, and I wanted to I am adding these little wood birdies that are, I think, from Dollar Tree, I'm thinking. I don't know, they were in my stash, so I'm using them because I want to add them to this, because the kit does not come with the little birds, but I thought adding the little birdies would be super cute. So we have the little birds right there, and we have this, it's really cute. So this is supposed to go up here, like them old style, English homes and stuff. I'm actually not going to put it up there. For this one, I'm actually going to bring it down here and make it look like it's, kind of like the little porch or something. So we're gonna switch it up, because, just because something is one way does not mean you have to keep it that way. The other thing that I want to do is I want to do some crackle on this. So we're gonna work on that. What I do need to do, thank you, it is a super cute little set that I was able to purchase, And I still don't have a dang on pencil around me. What the world? Alright, so I did get my glue tool, my heat tool, and my iron over here. I did find them and got them here, so I'm not as lost as I was the last time I went live. So let's see. I can kind of see it. I can kind of see it. Okay, so now the biggest reason why I did that was because I want that part to be dark. Okay, so it kind of looks, you know, like dark in there. So I want that to be like a darker color or like a wood color type deal. So I am going to use this natural tan color, and that's what I'm going to put in there. And we're going to use some more pastel type colors on the outside, and we'll do crackle with those. So it looks weathered, you know, all the good stuff. And my daughter brought me some water before she went to bed so I can put my brushes in. So, how's everybody been? I hope everybody has been doing well. If you guys are not following the Creative Kinship, please follow them. It is an amazing group that does events, and they have events on Mondays, and then they have some other events sprinkled throughout. I know they do weekends as well, but I know Mondays is a definite that they do, which is great because there's, you know, Monday seems to be one of those days that doesn't get, you know, covered as much usually with events. So that's pretty cool. Thank you, thank you. And I was just in this past weekend, and I was actually on the first day, Friday. They had the mystery box event, and so if you missed it, you need to go and watch the replays because it is super fun to see what everybody creates with the when they have, you know, different items and you don't know what to expect. And then, you know, there's always the added little thrill in there where you're told, like, well, you have to use these items as well, out of the mystery items from the mystery box. So I think, you know, I think it's fun. I like the challenge. I know it's not for everybody. I get it, but I think it's fun. But that's me. That's just me. All right, so okay. Let's see what else. I think I'm going to do, I'm actually going to put brown on the bottom of this one. I'm actually going to put brown on this as well. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. I really do, because I know it's late. I know it's late, and I know many people are, you know, trying to wind down from Monday, because Mondays are, you know, always interesting. Usually, you know, when you go back to work on Mondays, it tends to always be something, right? So I get it. I completely understand. So I'm very grateful that you guys are here and are spending some of your beautiful time with me. I do appreciate that a lot. Alright, so I'm just putting some of this tan, because this is going to be the color that'll pop up, because I'm going to do white on top of this for like the little picket fence type deal. So that's what we're going to do. And then most everything else, it's actually going to be white that's going to pop through. So, or at least that's what we're going to try. So I was very, very grateful that I was able to get in today's event. I don't get to be in that many events. It's just, I've missed most of the polls when they did go out. Or I'm just wasn't sure if I'd be able to, you know, participate, so I didn't sign up. And it's just really, I'm very grateful that I was able to get in. So thank you, Miss Tonya, for having a spot that I could pop in. I really do appreciate that a lot. Thank you, thank you. All right, so let's that can sit over there to dry, and we're going to actually get a larger brush, because we're going to do the white, or in my case actually it's more of a cream color because I prefer an off-white. So I'm actually using antique parchment from Apple Barrel, and that's going to be the color that I want to pop out from the rest of my colors, if that makes any sense. So the color on top will be the different pastels, and then from underneath of it is going to be just the bit of white. Oh my gosh, I just put that right in the center of my circle. Goodness gracious. Definitely not where I needed it. Ay, 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 come on. Actually, I don't really need any up there. It's more here on the sides. And then we gotta make sure that we get this paint good and dry. And I'm actually gonna clean that off because I really don't need the paint up there. I really, really don't need it over there. So I'm trying to make sure that I get it where I am going to need the paint to shine through, because obviously this is layered, so it's going to be covered by a lot of stuff. And so why waste the paint, you know? So has anybody been crafting? Has anybody been crafting lately? I am curious. It is National Craft Month, so I am curious if anybody has been getting their crafting on. Have you all been getting back into crafting? Have you maybe tried something new? Maybe a new type of craft? You know, venture out and try something different. Something that maybe you've wanted to try and just haven't. Kind of curious. Kind of curious. Hi there, Miss Marcy. How are you, my sweet friend? I hope you are having a wonderful evening. It is a beautiful night. Well, other than I just saw that there's going to be a whole bunch of bad weather coming our way, but you know, it is what it is. Thank you for sprinkling me out, Miss Marcy. I appreciate that. So you decoupaged a bunny on a bottle. Oh my gosh, that's gotta have been so much fun. Was it like an Easter bunny type? or like a Peter Rabbit, or just a regular bunny. So ooh, maybe it was the white rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. What type of bunny was it? I know right now, obviously with Easter coming up in spring and all that, bunnies are a big thing, so it's probably one of those cuties. Yes. Hello to all of our friends. And welcome to anybody who's new. Thank you for joining. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. I am trying to multi-stream, so I should be also going over to my YouTube channel. I know Miss Connie caught me and hubby the other night. He was trying to figure things out at like 3-4 in the morning, because you know, with him being night shift now, he woke up and was up and decided to try to figure out my camera. So I got my 2 cameras working, and he was able to also get me set up to where while I'm doing my live, it's going to YouTube as well, so I don't have to like download and then move stuff over. So it saves me a step. I'm super excited about that. It was funny, was yeah. No, you I know. I bet it was, especially because it was totally unfiltered. Ooh, talking about that, I think I need to make sure that I actually deleted those. I don't remember if I did, but yeah, it was straight up unfiltered. Me getting onto the cats, just it was funny. It was funny. The cute little bunny. It's on your personal page. You're still having issues with the business? Yeah, talk to me about it. You can always text me, or you can call me. Depending on the day and the time, I can answer. But you can always text, and as soon as I can get back to you. And you know, you can always get me at nighttime. That's when I'm definitely up. So I have my own personal IT department. I know. I feel so blessed. I am. It is a blessing, and you know, the fact that he is willing to help any of my friends is also a blessing. Yes, I actually was able to connect them, Miss Marcy. I got my glue tool, my heat tool, my iron. I got my little mat thingy out here, so I'm actually going to use it so that I can do my crackle, because I need it. If not, I wouldn't be able to do my crackle. So, yeah, in his moving of stuff, it all ended up not where I expected it, for sure. I was like, see, I would not have put it there. I would have put it in a box, or I would have thought it would have been with the desk items. But, you know, he doesn't like how, you know, he doesn't understand my thinking. I don't understand his thinking. But, you know, we make it happen. We make it work. It's what goes on. So I'm going to dry these. So it may get a little noisy, and I'm sorry about that. But I do need to make sure that the paint is completely dry, so that we can do our cracking. You're off Wednesday and Thursday. Awesome. So that'll be great. And if it's if you can get a hold of us early in the morning, it's better, because usually when Gary comes home, he stays up till about noon, and then after that he goes to sleep. Yeah. Definitely don't understand men's thinking, and he doesn't understand my thinking, so we're all, you know, we're a match made in heaven. I gotta see how bad, if I need to paint over that white. Okay, now let's see. Yeah, it's pretty dry. If I were to line this up, yeah, I need to put some brown there, because that's not gonna look right. But yeah, nobody ever understands. You know, that's the whole reason why, what is it? Men are from Jupiter and women are from, what is it, Venus? Whatever. However it goes. But yeah, you know. But I'm glad, honestly, that men and women do not think alike, because as Gary has pointed out many times, it's a good thing that we aren't exactly the same, because, well, for one, it'd be boring. I know that for a fact. And for two, it's just, yes, the storms are messing. Oh yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, I know, those, me and Caroline were just looking at the weather forecast. I was like, ugh. Yeah, definitely not happy about it, but what can you do, right? You just gotta roll with it. Men are from Mars and women are from Jupiter. Okay, whatever that is then. it was something like that. You know, it was something. The question, the fact of the matter is that we don't think alike. We're two different creatures. But men are from Venus and women are from, no. That wouldn't make sense, because Venus is the goddess of love. So if at all, it would be the women are supposed to come from there. But yes, that would make sense. Men are from Mars, because they're Martians. So I'm just praying that everybody in the face of this storm, because it's supposed to be bad, from what I was seeing, that it's, you know, that everybody's gonna be safe. Ugh. Yeah, those storms, they look like no joke. No joke. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my paint out. Don't know yet exactly where I'm going to put each color, but we'll figure it out. Figure it out as we go. So was the book good? I know that there's like games and all kinds of stuff about it. Okay. So, of course, paint fingers. Of course. What am I making? I am going to be making a birdhouse with some birdies right there. A birdhouse. I'm trying to make a cute little birdhouse. Right now we are going... Yeah, men are from Mars. and women are from Venus. Okay, so this is just regular Elmer's school glue. Y'all know the deal, right? Okay, so let's do one. We're gonna do one section at a time. How about that? We're gonna do one section at a time instead of trying to do all of them, because that wouldn't be good. Okay, so let's get my my glue, my school glue, all moved around here. Alrighty. So for anybody hopping on, I am in an event today. It is with the Creative Kinship. The link to the group is in the description. If you're not part of the group, please join it, because it is a great event group. It is free, so you get to check out, you know, all of the awesomeness. Okay, so now I need a softer brush. I don't know if that's soft or not, but I guess it'll have to do. It is a good book? Okay. Well, cool then. So while the glue is wet, you're going to want to come on here with your paint. And one of the things is you have to go in the same direction, so you can't like move your glue around on you, okay? That's really not good. It's not a good thing to do. So you definitely want to always go in the same direction with your paint, okay? Always go in the same direction with your paint. It helps if you have a soft bristled brush. Okay. Alright, so, and look, see, that one's already starting to crackle a little bit from where it's starting to dry. And I'm actually going to let it dry a little bit on its own. And let's work on the next piece. So I'm going to move that over. Alright, actually, let's do this piece also in that. Okay, so then I need to get the glue out. Oops, wrong brush. Wrong brush. Definitely don't want to use that brush. So, anybody got any plans for the rest of this week? Anything fun happening? I'm actually going to do this in the brown so we have a little bit of contrast, because if not, yeah, you don't have no contrast and that's not going to be fun. So, y'all ready for spring? I was telling Caroline, we were looking at the calendar and I was telling her, oh look, there's the first day of spring. And then today when we were outside, she was like, it definitely don't feel like spring's coming, it's too cold. And I'm like, yeah, I know, I hear you, it is too cold. So yeah, you're going to attempt to craft again? Well, I hope you do. I really hope you do. So maybe we can try to help get your page where you need it to be, and that way you can hopefully, you know, get started back crafting. Oh, I'm ready for the summer too, Miss Marcy. I hear you. I hear you. This especially right now, see, it's already crackling on its own. Especially right now, it's just, it's doing whatever it wants. It gets hot in the daytime and then it gets so cold at night because the temperature still is dropping like crazy at nighttime. So like when we have to head out in the morning for school, like today, yeah, it was cold. It was cold. It was 60 degrees in Oklahoma. Really? It's, I don't know what it is, but it is, the biggest issue we've had, honestly, has been how windy it has been. And the wind has been so cold. So cold. Yesterday, the winds were so strong. And they actually, the county next to us, they issued a zero burn because of how the winds were, you know, you'd have these really strong gusts of wind out of nowhere. And obviously that's not good. So, yeah. That was, I was like, okay. So of course then when I come home and Matthew's telling me that he's gonna go burn boxes, I was like, no, you're not. I'm like, do you not hear the wind outside? I'm like, and I was like, they issued a no burn, and he was like, but that wasn't Rockdale. I was like, I don't care, it's too windy. There's a no burn in this house. You are not burning today. So he did not do that yesterday. Because I was like, we're not, we are, I am not about to have to deal with something catching fire. Because you want to go burn boxes. Not happening. So. I tell you, sometimes kids don't think much. It makes you wonder, like, what happened between our generation and this generation? Okay, so we have, how in the world did I get that there? Okay. Alright, so now we're going to do this one. And for this one, I'm thinking we are going to go... Should we go with the lavender or should we go with the green? Which color do you think we should do? And then don't forget we still have the roof that we have to paint. So which color? It is 65 here, but we'll get to 82 Wednesday night. The day has been in the mid-70s. So lavender for this piece here, and then green for the... You're loving the crackle? Thank you. I wanted to use spring colors and, you know, but make it look weathered. So I was like, crackle will be great for that. So yeah, lavender. Okay, so we'll do lavender here, and then we'll do the green on the little roof piece. Okay, sounds like a plan, my friends. Sounds like a plan. All right. Okay, I'm going to need a lot more than that. Okay, and again, the key is to make sure that you go one direction with your strokes. Okay, and if your brush can be heavy with paint, honestly better. That way, because if it's dry, you tend to drag the paint, the glue with you, and so that kind of messes it up. So we're going to try our best to always go in the same direction. And that way our crackle will be uniform and it will happen. And this is the easiest way to make crackle. I mean, I know that there's products out there for crackle and all, but you don't, I mean, if you want to go buy them, obviously, I mean, I'm not going to tell you that you not to. I mean, it's, you know, it's your funds, and if you like it and prefer it, then by all means. But this is such a cheap way to get that same, you know, look that you achieve with those products, and it's not as expensive. Alright, and I don't know if you guys can tell. See, it's not wet enough. I don't know if you guys can tell, but see how it's already starting to crackle? It's already starting to pull. Love it. Love it. Alright, so now we're going to do this one in the green color. Okay. So again, my Elmer's glue. And so we're gonna do, and I'm trying to do everything. The glue going in this, you know, same thing, you know, one direction, paint going in one direction, you know, to the best of my abilities, so that that way everything will be as uniform as possible. Okay. So who has tried Crackle before, and who hasn't but would like to try Crackle? I'm kind of curious. Who of my crafty friends has tried Crackle before? What did you think of it? And who hasn't and would like to? And maybe I have inspired you to try Crackle. Because, like I said, it's not hard. You love to crackle? You have not, but you would love to learn. Would you like to do that to be one of the things that I show y'all to do at the retreat? Because I will gladly do that. I'm planning on doing a mixed media project, so we could incorporate that technique as well. I have so many things that I want to like share. You love doing Crackle, Miss Tonya? Oh, gladly. Oh, you used a Dixie Bell? Is there any particular reason why you used a Dixie Bell versus doing a Crackle with glue? I'm just curious. Like, I know that there's people who use like the Dixie Bell, and then there's another I think it's from like Pentart or something like that. But I'm curious. I'm curious why. Okay. All right. So hopefully I can somewhat. Okay. Now let's go ahead and bring in the heat tool. You either put too much glue or not enough. Gotcha. Well, I mean, but I do that too. It's you know, I think that's what makes the different pieces unique, you know? Yes, that's the whole idea, is it for it to be nice and spring. Nice and spring. That's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, now this one's pretty much dry, but I'm still gonna go over it just to make sure. But look, this dried on its own, and look at that crackle. Look at how pretty that came out. And it pretty much did it on its own. Because you guys saw, it sat here and it did its thing. You know, it did its thing. Okay, so this one needs to finish up. And that was it, just sitting there. I didn't have to put the heat tool to it or anything. Now, I will say, the more glue you put, okay, or the heavier glue you put, the larger crackles you're going to have. Okay, so if you notice on this one, the crackle is larger than on that one. And I'm great with that, because that means that each piece is unique. It's different. Okay. So on a hot summer day, you could totally do this and you know, let the heat do its thing without us having to actually use a tool. And it looks like very, very weathered wood. And then we have our rooftop over here. Alrighty. So that's what the white on the background and the brown in the front looks like. So just in case if you guys can see it better there. Okay. And then this was brown in the background and white up front. Okay. Just in case maybe that one shows it better. Alright. And then as you guys saw, white on the background with the color up front, right? So you guys can see that. And then here is this one. I did go heavier on the glue, so you guys can see that the crackles are larger. I'm okay with that. Some people may not, and that is where, you know, you want something more consistent because, oh my gosh, this is small and this is too big. I'm fine with it. I mean, weathered wood, even on the same item, can be very different. Hi there, Miss Christine. How are you, Mama Christine? I hope you are doing well today and having a good evening, because it's nighttime. It is late. I mean, it's not late for me, but you know, I know it's late for lots of people. Okay, let me get a wipe right quick because my hands are looking like, you know, they're looking like, yeah. Thank you guys. I'm glad you guys are liking it. Now we can put it together. Now comes the fun part. We get to put it all together. The only thing that I did not paint were the birds, and I'm not sure if I want to do little brown birds. It is bedtime. It is bedtime for many people. I actually have to stay up because I need to go and get my son, the oldest, because his truck is still not working and he has to close at Publix today. So he was like, Mom. I was like, yeah, that's fine. I'll come get you. I told you I would. Okay. So all we are going to do now, see, look at that. Look how pretty that looks. Look at those colors. Look how fun. Okay. So let's start putting, let's start getting some glue. Where'd my glue go? Y'all give me a second. Where? Seriously? Okay. I don't know where my wood glue is, so we're gonna use the tacky glue. It's just gonna take it longer, but it'll be fine. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out where everything's at. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you actually like my color choices. Like I said, I really wanted to go spring with my colors. That was like the big thing, was I wanted to go spring with my colors. Now, I am going to add a little dab of hot glue, mainly because, well, if this thing wants to work, yeah, I think I'm due a new heat tool, because this one was giving me trouble last time too. Oh well. I was gonna do the hot glue along with this for the instant hold, but it'll be fine. It will be okay. So we're just gonna let this sit, and obviously I know it's not like fully set yet, and it'll be fine. It'll be alright. I mean, it's not like I'm planning on moving the darn thing anyways. Alright. And I'll put some over here as well. So what color do you guys think I should do for the birds? I was either thinking brown, like the brown thrashers that we have here, but I also like the idea of doing like a bluebird. You know, because bluebirds are cute. So. And they're not cardinal, so I can't paint them red. It wouldn't look right. Would not look right. Okay. Alright, so we got that part. Now we need to bring this part here. I'm actually going to wait for the rest of it to stick, but that's what it's going to look like there. Bluebirds. We're going to make some bluebirds. Okay. One blue. Oh, I like that. One blue and one yellow. Yeah. That sounds like a good idea. One blue and one yellow. Okay. I'm going to do that. One blue, one yellow. You love the yellow birds? Well, we're going to do one blue and one yellow to go on our cute little spring house. I think it is going to, it's definitely going to add to it. So, yeah, I added more glue than I needed. Oh well, it'll be fine. So, up after me in about 8 minutes will be Miss Tonya from Tonya's Crafting Creations. She is the host of today's event. So, if you guys get a chance, please go see her, show her a little bit of support, share her out, all the good things, right? Okay, so here are our birds. Let me get a yellow and blue. Yellow and blue. Okay, a little bit of blue. And let me get a smaller type. And we'll color one of these. Make him nice and blue. It'll be a cute little bluebird. Aw, look at that. Ain't he cute? Let me see if I can lighten up this blue just a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Anybody watching any interesting shows lately? I've gotten into this show on Prime, and it's called Atlantis. That's been my new one. That's been my new show that I've gotten into. Okay, dried it up a little bit, and let's try to ombre him a little bit here. Heartland's a good one. Heartland's a good one for sure. Yeah, there's always some good shows out there. That's why I like to ask, because sometimes y'all mention some and I'll make myself a bit of a mental note, and then when I'm looking for something to watch, I'll look into things. Really? You don't? Oh my goodness. How bad did the floods affect you, Mama Christine? Because I've heard that it has been pretty bad. I'll definitely be keeping you in my prayers, because I know that dealing with anything weather related is never fun. It's not easy either. Okay, so okay, I'm almost out of time, but I want to get this little yellow birdie. I want to get him all painted up as well. So we have our cute bluebird. Yeah. Now I got too much yellow out, but oh well. Cute little yellow bird. That is definitely very springy. I was outside earlier, and I could hear, we have woodpeckers around here. I could hear one just pecking away at one of the trees. Sounded so cute. And then I had this one bird the other day, one of the a branch right in front of the front door, and it would not be quiet. It kept on, you know, doing all of its thing, chirping away. I was like, what in the world is wrong with you? Ha ha ha, look at that. There we go. Bluebird and a yellow bird. So, yeah. We lost our furnace and hot water heat. Oh my goodness. I remember him being the fire chief. Oh my gosh, for 55 days? Are you home now? That's gotta be horrible. Thank you. Alrighty, my friends. I am done. I do need to glue my birdies on. But it is time for Miss Tonya to be on. So thank you very much for being here, my friends. This is, I don't want to like turn it too much because the birds are going to start falling. So, but this is it. Full of crackle. I'll get those birdies to stay in place. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do like it a lot. I think it came out really pretty. Oh, that is good. Well, I will continue to pray for you, dear, and for everybody who's been affected by the floods and all this weather that's been horrible. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate it. It's always wonderful to have you guys. Please go over and watch Miss Tonya. Again, the group is Creative Kingship. The Creative Kinship Event Group. So go check them out and go watch her, say hi to her, sprinkle her out, and hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. And I will be keeping everybody in my prayers, and I love y'all. Remember that, okay? And be kind, my friends. Until I see you again. To you too, Miss Connie. Till I see you again. Ciao.